There we go. I don't know what was wrong.
We don't do music, it's live mics. Hello, nutsack, 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 nutsack. Live nutsack. Yeah, there's no filthy, no warning. Hello.
Did you get it up? Is it working?
Nutsack. Live sound test.
Sacks of nuts. Lots of them.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah, I can actually see it here on YouTube.
We getting echo?
I had my phone up as well.
Yeah.
That's probably what you're
Probably what
hearing.
it is, yeah. Well, hello, everybody. Is anybody there? I know we're still on the starting screen. No echo. Thank you, Filthy Johnson. Your cigar's right in front of me.
Yo, is that the Filthy?
It's the Filthy Johnson, yeah.
Is that the hungover Johnson?
Shit. Hey, Filthy, if you're watching, text Nick and tell him we're not smoking the cow Amazons. I don't want him to light up a special one just because he thought we were smoking something different.
Oh, yeah.
You're not on the lounge, so we're not doing the or the CAO.
No, that's just
Amazons. It's just cow. Yeah. Fuck you guys. I guess you just. Well, Mike is not. What's Micah doing?
Finding his jersey.
Oh, how do you lose that?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
I had a dedicated hook for mine. Filthy Johnson with a thumbs up. Try and get some people in here. Throw some texts out here.
Yeah, let's go get Ian from Hold On Hollywood.
Oh, man, I should have got his number.
Yeah.
La Rue? Nah, that's too soon. We just met him.
Wouldn't let you chat. You've been here since Nutsack. Yeah, man, we had some issues even getting the thing started.
Yeah.
We started it like 10 minutes ago, but it didn't go through. It was being weird.
Yeah, it was like it was live, but not live. But I'm glad you're here. Hopefully you heard my motivation speech on getting here 30 minutes before.
I don't think this is not mine. I already punched my cigar. This is Micah's.
You already punched it? We're 3 minutes late.
Yeah, mine's over here.
I didn't know where you wanted. I just got my original seat. You're the special guest today.
I am the special guest.
Yeah, you're the special guest. Is the mouse still lined up? Ah. Well, just go ahead and send it. You're on the corner. You'll be fine. Intro time.
Intro time indeed.
Oh, you just went to live. That's
Oh,
cool.
shit.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. There's no filthy here anyways, you know. It's not the same.
There is no filthy.
Featured guest, Man of the Surg's in the house. Hey, everybody, message some people. I've already checked it. Message some people. Let's get them in here today. All right. There's no filthy, but we still need to get people in here. Let's get them chatting. White Walker, welcome.
Today we got some pretty good cigars.
Yeah. Why are you whispering?
Because I can.
Today
Don't.
we got some really good cigars.
Yeah, Ben and I are smoking the Blackwork Studio Salvation.
So you guys are matching cigars.
Hell yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck?
At least now, not
You won't match the soulless, but you'll
not being able to find my bowling
New Jersey.
At least now sitting in the middle, I don't look as weird. It's not as like lopsided.
Yeah, sure. Can't believe you guys are smoking the same stick.
We only had two.
Yeah, we only had two.
Goddamn.
You could have bought one.
You
know,
could
when we were at
have
CI.
bought one.
We figure that shit out. Fix my stream.
Philip Schofield.
My name is indeed Philip Schofield.
No, your name is not Philip.
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 All right, 1 second. Okay.
Yeah.
So You
He
guys-
had it through his pinky like
Yeah,
this.
he had.
Yeah, sorry. There we go. How do I sound?
Yeah, there we go.
The same because these are omnidirectional. I'm
pretty
pretty sure
they're
that
like-
like
cardioid.
I would sound the same just like this.
Not a cardioid. They capture like this.
Hello.
Well, these mics are a little better than the mic they're using there, so this probably isn't that bad.
Probably.
But you're going around the pop filter.
Yeah.
Do it like that. That's probably the worst part.
But no, so we're making fun of some of the Battle of the Bands guys yesterday. We went to I'm always Kima
Yeah.
Kima Kauai 2. I've been calling it Kami Kauai.
Kami.
Yeah. Kima Kauai 2. We saw Von Graves, Chaz Von Graves. Badass dude. We're really good friends with him. Then we met some of the guys from Hold On Hollywood. Really cool guys. We're going to see him next weekend in concert. They gave us some, well, hopefully they're going to give us some tickets if he remembers. We'll message him. But yeah, we ended up partying with him all night. I think we posted pictures in the Discord.
If we haven't, we will.
Yeah, we will.
We were gonna post them or show them on here, but given the emergency situation with Filthy,
The emergency situation of he drank too
yeah,
much.
he
He
drank
drank a
way
lot.
too much.
He barely made it home. I'm surprised he got in his door.
Yeah, well, Mike had to help him.
Yeah.
It was worth it. All right, so they're smoking a Blackwork Studio cigar, the Sabaton or the
Salvation.
Lawless? Salvation. I knew I was going to get there somewhere. Today I'm smoking the Placencia 149 Caseca. It's a very good cigar. Privada, Caseca Privada.
The coach.
Good.
We did have an artist. Yeah, the coach, like the fashion brand coach.
Coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm smoking the Balenciaga.
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh shit!
Should have looked at it.
Damn, he got one that someone sat on.
Yeah.
Got twerked on.
But the original description of this was something along the lines of, we talk about Filthy's hangover, why
I got
and why
that
it
back in
exists.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rob Holt's
Weekend routine.
yeah weekend routine,
that one in
and
there.
we gave a lesson about shockers.
Yeah. So I got all those three.
Good,
back
good,
in
good.
there.
Yeah, so it was an eventful Saturday, way more eventful than we originally were thinking.
But started off not.
Yeah, like we were chilling, we were playing PlanetSide. We've been playing PlanetSide a lot these last couple weeks.
Good game. If anyone
Super
wants to
good
play
game.
PlanetSide, hit us up.
But then, Ayrton's like, "Oh shit, they about opened this up under our noses," and I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "They opened up a fucking Cigar International in Katy, which is like 10-15 minutes away from us.
Super close.
Super close."
No traffic. It's like 11 minutes.
Yeah. And so they were doing a grand opening. Rob Holt was going to be there. The whole
Sharon.
Yeah, Sharon was going to be there.
Sharon was there, yeah,
The whole
Sharon.
9 yards. And I was like, man, I want to go there now. And so basically, yeah, we just said fucking we picked up Filthy and just went over.
Well, we read somewhere something about 4:00 was when they were starting some celebrations. We're like, let's just go.
Yeah.
And they
we'll
were
just go.
definitely doing shit, and
Dude,
it wasn't 4:00.
Dude, they had been doing stuff since 6.
Yeah,
I started reading the information more. They opened at 9 a.m. and they were giving away 500 goodie bags.
Damn.
From 5 to basically 1 o'clock.
we got the last one.
What? No, those aren't the
Those
goodie
aren't it?
bags. That
Really?
was actually when at 1 o'clock you got a secondary smaller goodie bag,
Ah.
and that's what we got. Which it's not a bag; it's a lunchbox.
It is a
And
lunchbox.
I'm throwing mine away.
I just smacked the mic.
That's
Yep.
it. He filtered himself.
Guess you'll have to go to Costco.
Hold 2 things at once. No?
PCP and a broken light bulb.
PCP and a broken light bulb. Alrighty then.
But yeah, so we were
That is the goodie bag.
we
actually,
went
that
in
we
there and absolutely balling in that
Yeah.
humidor, like absolutely awesome.
I don't know if they don't advertise. I don't think they're advertising. At least I'm not on Facebook. It seems like everybody's on Facebook right now,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
weird. I was thinking about deleting my current account and making a new one, because
Yeah.
my current one is just all lost into the void of Facebook.
Pretty much, yeah.
I can log into it, but all the emails associated to it don't exist anymore. They're from fucking 10-year-old me when Facebook was big.
Yeah,
Playing Farmville.
Back in the day.
Oh, Farmville. Banger. Absolute
Blast.
banger.
Shop Titans-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shop Titans is our new Farmville.
yeah. But, no, so
If you have Shop Titans,
they
please join us.
have a fucking Cigar International up in Conroe.
Yeah.
No, I
Had no-
haven't
had no
heard
idea.
shit about it.
Had no idea.
And
We
I-
thought the only one was in Dallas.
as a cigar shop owner, I feel like that would be something that would
Signage,
be
internet ads,
everything.
on your website.
Yeah.
We're the people that probably should know.
Yeah.
You know, like our kind of demographic that's always on the internet and always
Yeah.
looking at things. We should have known.
Yeah.
So the fact that they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that it took his mom being on Facebook following Sharon.
Yeah,
you
we
know,
didn't even learn this through CI. We
Yeah.
learned it through Southern Draw.
Yeah.
Through Sharon Holt
Yeah.
was the
Which-
only reason.
Crazy.
Which so I don't understand how there were 100 people lined up at 6 a.m.
They
if-
were.
Facebook
How did
people.
they know that it existed?
They all look like people that use Facebook
Oh,
religiously.
everybody there.
Every
Yeah,
single person there.
everybody.
They look like they use it religiously.
So maybe that's the demographic they want. They want Facebookers, not us.
Gross.
Gross.
I mean, that is the demographic, though. I mean,
Yeah.
no one uses Facebook.
Again, gross. I don't care if that's the demographic.
Josh
Gross.
here freaking texting me that he's here. Yeah, well, guess what? We told you.
Come in, Josh.
Come on, Josh.
Come in. Come out back. Is the door locked?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'll check just in case.
Just-
We don't lock our front door, so come and rob us.
Boomers. Yes, filthy, only boomers use Facebook now. Here's the thing, though. 90% of the shit we do require boomers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I got to make a Facebook because Vaughn Graves is on there. Fuck, even Ian.
Yeah.
Ian's not on Instagram. He's not on Twitter. He's not on anything, but he's on Facebook and he posts a lot of shit on Facebook. If you don't know, Ian is the lead singer for Hold On Hollywood.
Yeah, we do shots together. We're brothers.
Well, you guys sang in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, you're
Yep,
extra
that-
brothers. Yeah.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
a bonding moment in the bathroom. We're
Yeah.
brothers.
He said nice cock, flicked it, and
And it went boom.
yeah, you know, like the door stops.
stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Sure, this is all real stuff
It's
that happens.
good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times. Then we met Corey, which is the basis for Hold On Hollywood.
What do you got?
cool dudes.
Yeah, cool.
Absolutely
Yeah.
cool dudes. They introduced us to some music, one of which is very eclectic, pretty good, just
Oh,
very
yeah.
ahead of its time. And then I got to introduce them to some music, which is very rare. We all sat back and did some shots and got to chirp while they played pool, which was fantastic.
We did some fake
Got to-
shots too.
Yeah, we did some fake
Yeah,
shots.
so
got pranked.
Chaz and Mr. Filthy fucking Johnson.
Yeah.
Uh,
Those two tricksters.
They tricked us and gave us some Sprite and grenadine shots,
Yeah.
which I took the first one, and when I was helping Filthy walk up to the bar to get another drink, he told me that they were fake, and then they ordered a second
did,
round of
right?
them. Yeah, and then it was fucking hilarious as well.
See, I thought it was a little strange that Chaz would spring for buying shots for everybody
So
like
quickly,
that.
yeah.
So quickly, yeah. I was like, this is weird, but also I was like 6 shots, and I don't even know how many beers
You were deep,
in.
yeah, you were
Yeah.
deep. Yeah,
So-
I mean, I started the night off with 3 proper 12 shots,
Yeah.
and then had to ride that out the entire evening because I had to drive.
And like at that point, an actual real Starfucker would have just tasted like
That-
Sprite and grenadine
yeah.
anyway when
Mm.
you're that drunk. So I had no hard evidence. I
Yeah.
couldn't testify in court, so I just rolled with it because everybody was having fun.
Yep.
Everybody was all raising their Sprite and grenadine shots and clinking glasses
Yeah.
together.
From what I heard, he did that for the guy we gave an educational experience of shockers to,
Yeah.
Mr. LaRue.
LaRue, yep.
Yeah, which if you're watching, I didn't send you a link or anything. I don't know why you'd be watching this. That'd be weird. But
Search this up.
yeah, I still don't think he knows what a shocker is. But there's several
He
photos
doesn't.
online of him doing the shocker
Yeah,
with
well-
all of us.
Yeah, that was our demonstration on the shocker. We taught a newbie, a fresh spawn in this life How to do the shocker.
It is not that bad.
Okay,
Everyone seems to have this fucking hatred
Here's
of
the
Proper 12,
thing.
and it's mostly probably because of Conor McGregor.
no. Conor
I'm
McGregor's
a JMO
badass.
guy.
Conor McGregor is badass. If you guys have anything, just talk to him. He'll fucking whoop your ass. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But no, okay. So Proper 12 is a, what does he call
A
this?
terrible.
He does
example.
call it a terrible example of Irish whiskey. Here's the thing. That bitch still hitting 40%. So it might be some watered down Irish whiskey, but it's a very good watered down whiskey, and it still hits hard. So
Why did Josh not?
Josh, come in here. Out.
Say bye.
Come out here. Come from the in to the out.
Yeah, we have a chair.
Take a seat.
It's a wide screen. It won't catch you on that seat.
Yeah. Come hang out.
Yeah, hang out.
I mean, you're already here. Do you want to smoke? I'll get you to smoke.
We're gonna get a man here to smoke here. Yeah, Filthy Johnson was pretty watermelon.
Yeah, no, there was no way he would have been able to maintain his equilibrium long enough to even get through one cycle of the Filthy Shuffle.
Here's the thing: the last night's party was a rock star party.
It was.
There was no build up.
Yeah, no.
There was no time for filthy
It was
shuffling.
just shots,
Shots.
and just talking shit.
Yeah,
Shots and talking
the
shit.
entire time. It was fucking nuts.
So all you squares who didn't party with rock stars couldn't be us.
Mudbug was wasted.
Oh yeah, already.
So one of the guys one of the bands that won. Those
Those
are
are
Ron
Ron
Stops.
yeah.
Yeah.
And those are impossible to find now. So
Yeah. So whenever Ron Stop, if you're there, send us some of the new street tacos, and we'll send you your teas.
Yep.
But yeah, no. So what was I saying? I lost train of thought.
So it was a lounge with a sprinkle of alcoholism, basically.
Yeah, it was.
You mean a lounge?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was literally just a fucked up Friday on location.
More of like after dark.
Yeah.
Friday after
Yeah.
dark. Yeah.
A fucked up Friday on location.
God damn, you gave a big boy.
Yeah, I got all bangers.
Take your time. Do you eat something? Because you're going to need it with that. All right. Good. Burgers.
Just think of it as a dick and enjoy it. You'll be fine.
That's like the cheapest thing I have available.
Well, yeah, it's $5.
Yeah. So
The humidor is stocked right now. Yeah, hold on. Look at that shit.
holy shit.
Goddamn.
Placencia 149
Could have given him a
Prosecco.
9x90.
We should give him a Woody.
Have
You want a Woody?
you physically seen the Woody yet?
Let's grab the
okay,
Woody.
it's worth
yeah,
it. It's worth
it.
Ben getting off camera.
We'll show
for
it
the
on camera, too.
the fourth time.
We'll show it on camera.
Yeah,
as
for
well.
those of you who are not experienced with the Woody. It is a 21-inch by an acclaimed, I have to say acclaimed, 100 ring gauge. The reason why I say acclaimed,
Is it a 100?
yes,
It's been a while.
it's on top. It's behind the Gatorades.
If you're curious, it's close to 2 inches. So 64 is an inch.
Yeah, I was like 100.
Yeah. You're pretty close. It doesn't look 100 though.
No, but it is claimed to be
Acclaimed to be 100.
21 by 100.
Here's your Woody.
But the 9x90 does not fit in this box.
It doesn't fit in any box. The 90 doesn't fit in this box. It's false.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. We should measure it.
I can measure it. Here.
Yeah. So.
I have smoked one. I have already smoked one of these. We have 2 of them currently.
All right. Okay, yeah, that's like I would say an 80.
See, my guess was 80.
Because on a 7x70, it'll fit in that circle I just made because that's how I hold a 7x70, and that is just a little bit too big.
50.
Yeah, about $50.
$80.
It was a really good deal. That's just.
Yeah, I mean,
It tastes like a 2x4.
That's
It doesn't
literally
taste
a
good.
pound and a half of
It
tobacco.
does not taste good.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot.
Well, no, so it's not necessarily it doesn't taste good. It literally just has only one flavor, and that is it.
Let's make sure we don't forget that up there. Cause
Yeah.
No.
You just gotta get real for half mile.
Yeah, so we still need to buy 2 more so we can do the Woody stream. We've been promising that for a long time.
Man, I'm completely down. If the lounge was another hour, like if the lounge was 2 hours long, I would totally break some drinks out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then you have to wrestle with the fact that you have to drink heavily every Sunday
Every Sunday.
after our Saturday stuff.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to. I mean, that's like a marathon stream, you know. It almost feels like a Saturday
Yeah.
where we sit down at like noonish or whatever, and we just kick on the stream. And we light up all the woodies, and we got plenty of drinks
Yeah.
and like food ready to go.
Yeah, the Woody stream, when we do indeed do it, will be on the weekend. It'll probably be a Saturday, and it will more than likely be like midday because it will take us 6 to 9 hours to smoke it.
Yeah, Thrax's last attempt was about 9 hours,
Yeah.
and you left like
About
left?
about 3 or 4 inches, but I smoked
Yeah.
most of it. Enough to get to be considered a lumberjack, i.e., someone
Pull
who
your
was
shirt
taken down. No, someone who was taking down a Woody.
I'm just giving you shit. You do what you want.
I'm fat. Get over it.
No, so okay. We have a FTMO.
We do indeed have an FT.
I'll read it. You want me to read it? I'll read it.
yeah. Go ahead and read it.
Okay, so this week's FTMO. I haven't read an FTMO in a while.
long
so It's been a
time.
long time.
Because it
Filthy
used to,
took it
used
over.
to be me.
Yeah,
Then it was Filthy, and then like when neither of us did it, he did it.
he did it. Yeah,
So-
and when he was Helmswoman. So today's FTMO: blank teens charged with third-degree felonies for farts.
For farts.
For farts.
Farts.
Yep.
Josh, have you ever played FTMO before?
No, no.
Okay.
Josh, have you ever played FTMO before?
No, I have not.
Okay, so it stands for Florida, Texas, Michigan, or other.
Yep.
So normally you would win if you choose Florida, Texas, or Michigan. You get like bonus points if you choose one of those three. And other is any other state in America, and you get less points. In
Well, no,
theory.
no. Okay, so
Unless you
no,
pick
so
the right
you get
Unless you pick the
get
right
you
state.
get basically you get 1 point if you get at Florida, Texas, or Michigan. You get 1 point if you get the other, but 2 points if you get the other plus the proper state it was an other for.
Yeah.
Basically,
After that headline read, what state do you think it's from?
Yeah, what state?
Fuck. Okay.
blank teens charged with third-degree felonies for farts.
For farts.
Farts. I tell you, there were hospitalizations.
There were. It was pretty gnarly. Yeah. From what I heard.
Basically, Ayrton at Carmel,
Like,
Yeah.
Wyoming.
I never farted.
Wyoming.
The
So
great
he
state of Wyoming, the least
other-
populated state in the union.
so an other. I'm going for Wyoming, huh? I'm gonna
White
stick.
Walker dartboard.
I'm gonna stick with my original guess of Ohio, but I'm gonna be very specific. This is a Cleveland.
Cleveland.
This is a
Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio.
The great state of Cleveland.
I'm going to
Which-
lock this in. I'm going to go
Ooh.
Indiana, but I'm going to be specific
Or you
on
could-
the Indiana.
Carmel.
I'm going to go with Carmel, Indiana.
Carmel,
Specifically
Indiana.
Carmel High School.
They do have a history of ass-related arrests.
Yeah, that one could say that indeed.
And not just one. Like
no,
there's
no,
several.
that actually, yeah,
Oh,
there,
They are
there was.
obsessed with pencils and assholes.
Well, that was
And
just
rulers.
Yeah.
the one, but there were other asshole-related crimes that kids were
Yeah,
arrested for.
there is.
So
Our biggest downloader of Tit Taint Toe is Carmel High School.
more than
Definitely.
likely,
Yeah.
wouldn't doubt it. They got the
It's all
money
that
for it.
repression and cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys didn't know,
White Walker's in
our
Texas.
our high school that we went to was rich enough to where the drugs that kids were doing was not just limited to weed. We did have a cocaine problem.
Yeah, the weed was like the starter.
My
in high
cigar
school.
looks like one of the cartoon cigars that exploded.
Yeah,
Yeah. it's like-
now,
I think
wait, no,
somebody
we.
tried to
I
assassinate
was about to
you.
say I was
so.
about to say now we need to get his face like covered in
trying to
charcoal, but
figure
I was
out
like, no, that's
who, though.
blackface. We can't do that.
Yeah.
The only person I think would assassinate me is Filthy, but he doesn't gain anything.
And he's not here.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't. There's no blowback on him.
Damn.
That was crafty, Filthy. Good effort.
Still working
Ezra's
on
still
that.
working.
Oh,
on
I
it.
didn't even know you started it, man. You got to give us some updates.
Is he actually here? You're working on what was it?
It's tit tat toe,
Tit
but earlier I switched it to tit taint toe.
tit taint toe.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like tit taint toe.
yeah,
It rolls off the tongue,
yeah.
just like taints.
Tit,
You know it.
Yeah.
tit. I like the
Tit taint
double
toe.
T, like
Yeah.
tit taint, and then like tot would be
Lizard.
kind of funny. Tit taint tot, tit taint toe. No, it's got to be toe. It has to finish with toe.
Lizard.
All right, so we left off.
fucking
Nice.
audio. No, I'm
Good
just
work.
kidding.
So we left off. We go to the Cigar International grand opening. It's popping. There's all cool. They got a really nice bar. They got an awesome sitting area, and they have honestly, Humidor was smaller than I thought it would be
But
for
fucking
a CI store.
stacked.
And then, but you go in there and they got all the good shit.
Yeah, I mean
It's a good size. It's still huge.
They got
but-
the 5-pack Bonanza wall. They got brands that I haven't physically seen in stores ever.
Ave Maria,
Ave Maria, Man of Wars in
Yep.
and I'm talking
all of them.
all of them.
Except for the 10th.
They had
I didn't see it on
they
there.
had the
Ruination.
they had 3 different 10th anniversaries.
Oh, okay.
But then they also had the new Reconquistas.
Yep.
Yep.
Which were
Yep.
like $25.
Which is way expensive. The reason why I fell in love with the Reconquista is because it was such a banger deal off of Cigar Bids.
Yeah.
Because you can, I
gotta be cheap.
literally got the box of 12 of those, which absolutely huge, by the way. It's probably like a good almost 2 feet long. It comes with 12 coffins
of
of
the box.
Reconquistas. So the box has 12 smaller boxes in it, and each of those boxes has 1 cigar, and it's got a bunch of shredded tobacco in it,
Yeah, and
like
then
as a bed.
when
and
you
it's
open
nuts.
up the coffin, it lifts the cigar
it
out,
is-
out of it.
It is top tier presentation.
That's like it's like a 6 on the appearance scale. No,
So-
it's awesome.
If we're going for humidor size, as far as the biggest in Houston now, this opening of the Katie store jumped up a lot of places.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's up there for sure.
Because even if you compare it to Tobacco Havana,
it's bigger than Havana.
either
Yeah.
top 10,
Yeah.
It is bigger
it's the
than
same size as JFK
in a smaller footprint.
in a smaller footprint.
What about 1960?
1960 is the biggest until
Yeah.
we see the Conroe humidor.
Yeah,
I was being told that humidor is giant.
and it's
Yeah.
really not that much smaller.
Yeah, no.
than
Apparently the
1960.
Conroe one is apparently 3 times the size of this one.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like 3
So
times the size.
if the Conroe one is indeed 3 times the size, that is going to be the biggest one in the Houston area.
We're gonna do
Conroe's like
walkthrough
an hour away for us, so that's gonna be a
It's a
tough
little
one.
bit of a hike, yeah.
But yeah,
we want to
it's-
do a walkthrough of this Katie one though, so that you
Yeah.
guys can see
I-
it.
I'm gonna dig out my gimbal.
I was
and we're
about to say
gonna do
the
that.
only thing we're waiting on is digging out the gimbal. So when we moved into this new house, we made the mistake of putting the camera stuff at the bottom of a crate tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have to dig it all out,
It's a little bit
and
of a pain.
then we'll have YouTube videos.
If
Yeah,
it,
something
if
we really
anything,
wanna
it,
do,
it
so
wasn't
keep an
that
eye out.
expensive, I might just buy another one.
Go for it, man. It's your money. Do what you want.
I don't see why this one works just fine.
I don't feel like digging it out.
I don't feel like digging it out.
Money overpowers laziness.
Jesus Christ.
Capitalism at its finest.
But no,
So, yeah.
once we get the gimbal, it won't be as shaky, which is key. That's why the intro, it doesn't look great on our
Yeah.
intro, but it's not shaky.
So we're gonna reshoot the intro. We're honestly reshooting the intro every time we get in a new house. So
Yeah,
and
then
actually,
buy another
yeah.
house.
actually,
we're gonna do another reshoot.
so I still have the original clips of each. I kind of want at some point to do a collaboration of all of them where it introduces us 3 times.
Oh, you know what?
thing.
We could do. Remember what I was trying to do with the GTA thing when we streamed all the GTAs?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. So by the time we have like 6 of them, we're gonna put it in their own blocks, and we'll play all 6
All
at the
6 of
same
them?
time.
That would be sweet.
Yeah, and then we just sync it up. But no, humidor walkthroughs coming in soon.
Yep.
We got Stogies, we got Briar Shop, we got all the Casas. I'm not doing top 10 just because they're assholes.
Yeah.
CI now,
CIs for sure.
Lone Star Tobacco,
would be dope.
Tobacco Havana,
Yeah, I mean we can hit up some of the small ones like Cigar
Yeah.
Emporium.
Emporium.
Fuck. I mean, there's
Pasadena has a bunch too. That we
now. See, the thing you have to know about Houston, right, is you type in cigar shop, right? Obviously, one of the big problems is that inflates the numbers. Is you get all those vape and CBD places.
yeah. Anything. that says
However,
smoke.
still, when you put in cigar shop, if you do that in Houston, you are guaranteed at least 85 in your immediate 20-mile radius.
Yeah, we're
At
never.
least 85.
We're never like 10 minutes from one.
Yeah.
They're
And the
everywhere.
best thing about Houston, something that you didn't really see in Indiana or anything like that, was basically every fucking gas station here has a countertop, a cabinet, or a walk-in humidor.
I was about to
It
say,
is
there's
cool.
a couple humidors just in Texas that isn't a cigar shop, but there's one on 45 that Filthy likes to visit, and apparently they got a full-blown walk-in humidor, and it's in a gas
Yeah,
station.
Damn.
from the
Yeah.
way he talks about it, it reminds me of the one that we got the bankers at in Tennessee,
Okay.
where
Oh, yeah, that was a walk-in.
it was a walk-in humidor in a gas station.
Yeah.
And it actually.
Did you see they had bankers at CI?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, kind of my memory of that humidor, it was actually really nice. That humidor that we got the bankers from was super nice.
Yeah. I wouldn't say super. It was
No,
nice.
for a fucking gas station, though.
I mean, it's still Tennessee. They
Yeah.
have their own style up there.
Well, yeah.
Down there. No, up there.
Golden guns,
Yep.
boats and guns, golf and guns. What else did we see?
Diamonds, gold, and boats.
And guns.
was
Basically,
some wacky
basically
shit.
anything and everything they paired with guns. It
There's
was
so much
pretty
gold
dope.
store, like so many gold stores down there. Like, there's got to be some
Well,
cartel.
Granted, it is a tourist trap, but
Yeah, let me take my gold to Tennessee on my tourist trip. Now you see what I'm saying? That's got to be a cleaning business.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
yeah, we were all what 16.
Well, no, we
Yeah.
could go there now and there'd be that many.
Well, yeah, now
It's still pitching
it's just we
forward.
didn't notice.
Interesting.
Like we didn't really think about it that way. We were like, we were just there to get absolutely drunk and give booze to a demon.
Yep.
And look at old cars.
And look at that was such a good.
That's
trip.
what we need to plan because we've got that rental. We got a cabin.
Yep.
For this
be
this
so much
fall.
Yep.
Wait, dude, November is turning into a hellhole again last year.
Yeah, we got Polyphia on the second.
We have Ren Fair. We got
got Ren
Polyphia.
We got the Tennessee trip
There's
for
Tennessee
Thanksgiving.
There's
trip.
another one in August. There's a concert.
There's another one. For what?
I'm pretty sure there is.
Well, I mean, we got to go to like every Hold On Hollywood concert.
Oh,
now.
definitely. Yeah. We're brothers.
Shit, we might not even ever have to pay for a hold on Hollywood.
Hopefully not.
I'll give him $30 in cigars.
Yeah. We'll
Like-
bring cigars.
Yeah, we'll just
That'll pay our way.
yeah, we'll just bring cigars, bro. We'll be there. We'll be groupies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll be
you can be a groupie. I'm sure Corey's all over that.
Yeah.
It was really
We gotta
funny.
meet the other
No,
members too.
it was really
Yeah,
funny
dude, the
talking to
drummer?
Corey, and he was just like, "Yeah, I didn't get my dick wet. I haven't got laid in 12 months."
Yeah.
Dude, Ian got 2 numbers while we were there. Yeah.
Yep.
Corey just
that
needs to
that
try.
doesn't surprise me at all. Ian's a pretty boy.
That
I mean,
means
look at his hair.
he's very.
Yeah. He's made a lot of
charismatic.
progress. So I saw some photos of him when he just started on Hollywood, and he looked like a square.
He looked like a squid.
Yeah, he still had brown hair. He wasn't a blonde yet.
Now, I think it was really funny because we were doing the shot thing, and somebody said, "Hold on," and someone was like, "We don't hold on," and they're like, "Except for Hollywood."
Except for Hollywood. Yeah, those guys were great.
Absolutely legends. And then it was really awesome meeting Vampiro. He was cool.
Yeah, we looked up his
Yeah.
band Hellstar.
And
Hellstar.
it was awesome watching him convert Filthy into a
Dude,
vampire.
The
Yeah,
dude
he turned
has
filthy. Filthy's a vampire
implants.
now.
the
that's why he's
dude
not
has
like
real vampire teeth implants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got
that.
fangs,
He's got
Yeah.
fangs.
and he shows those things off.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
there's a
He's
couple
super
pictures
proud.
where he's got them fully out and everything. It's crazy.
He
dude. I
looked
don't
like
know.
Dollar Tree Ozzy Osbourne
Mixed with
Yeah.
Dio.
mixed with Dio, and
Because he wears
he's
kind of like,
the greatest dude ever.
You know how Dio kind of wore those like flowing clothes that kind of like hung?
Yeah,
He wears
same
the same
thing.
exact kind of
Super
clothes.
80s.
Same
So
era,
They
yeah.
started that band in '82. I
Yeah.
looked it up, and it's a Texas band, so he's like really involved with like local bands and especially metal because he's been doing it for so long. And what a guy!
Has a hell of a voice.
His
Hell of
voice
a
is
voice.
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm surprised their band's not bigger. Like
Yeah.
I really like the music.
He, I mean, like
He's
you
awesome.
said, like I mean, if
That's
he
because metal's dead.
if he really wanted to,
They started in the '80s.
yeah, but like if he really wanted to, totally could do Dio stuff. Like
he
he
could.
has the same range.
Yeah.
It is nuts.
Yeah, he was like singing.
I mean, he
Yeah.
probably was that big back then.
Maybe
80s, 90s, he was probably raking it in. I mean,
Yeah,
for him to be
you're
called a
probably-
legend, I mean, he
You're
was
probably
playing with
right.
Black
Maybe I'll look
Sabbath.
it up, see how many albums they've sold.
Yeah.
I do still love his impersonation of Ozzy Osbourne about
That was really
how
good.
he shit himself.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty
It's
good.
the same thing why Motley Crue. That's why they don't make anything anymore. Because
Yeah.
they've even had interviews about that. How there's metal's dead.
Yeah,
there's
metal is pretty dead.
heavy
for the most
rock
part.
is dead.
Basically, the heaviest you can go is when they do those hella breaks on alt songs. That's really about it.
One of the most interesting things about, because we got a really good eye in the music industry from talking with them,
Yeah.
and they were like, our band is the most cookie cutter band of all time.
They
Hold on,
literally verbatim said that.
Yeah.
But they were like, we enjoy it.
We
and I was
enjoy
like,
it, yeah.
that's the thing. If you enjoy it, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
They enjoy it. They're
still
making some money.
huge.
And
happy.
they're still doing better than a lot of cookie cutter bands. So
Yeah, they got their tour with Candlebox,
Which is nuts.
and what was the other one that they were talking about right before Candlebox? They toured with some pretty big names.
Oh, they opened for God, who the fuck they opened for? And they got to play with Trivium.
Yeah, they opened for a lot of big bands.
Yeah, they
Not just-
they opened for Trivium. They opened for oh yeah, I mean there was a lot. They
Yeah,
they
you
just
list off
listed.
so many, and I was too drunk at the time to remember.
Dude, it was
God, who was it
tough,
that
yeah.
he was like, man, I've been such a huge fan of your work, and he's like, hey,
Dude, that was Chevelle.
Yeah, Chevelle.
Yeah, Chevelle. They
That's
opened
what
for
it was.
Chevelle,
Yeah, they
yeah.
opened for Chevelle. He's like, I love your work, and the
I
guy's
think
like,
it's, Pete something.
Davidson.
No.
No.
Pete Davis.
But
Yeah.
he literally just went, cool.
Yeah, he
And
was
then
like,
just
He
left.
was like sick, and then just
Yeah,
like
sick.
walked away.
Imagine being that fucking famous. Someone's like, dude, I love your work. You really inspired me. Sick. And then just left.
There's got to be a limit,
That's
though.
it.
You know how many people that have said that to him?
Right.
More than
yeah.
likely, yeah.
Tons.
But it's just one of those things. It's just like, that is really funny.
But
like,
if you actually have a band that's signed to a label and you're doing pretty well, and you still get sick, and
yeah.
like,
Well, the thing
yeah.
is, he opened for them.
yeah,
It's like, it's one thing to just be a guy who approaches him like, hey, you really inspired me to, get into the music industry. It's one thing to say sick to that guy. Your opener, you just go sick and then just leave.
like an
Like,
absolute Chad. Like
White Walker in with Deet Pavidson.
Deep Pavidson.
Pavidson.
Probably Deep Pavidson.
Davidson.
Yeah, that absolute legend.
still funny. But yeah, we had a hell of a time at that bar. And it was funny because we're chilling there and we're like, man, this is really, before they arrived, we're like, man, this is like, Chaz knows how to pick 'em. And because we pull up to Molly's pub and this place looks like a fucking stinker. Like
Oh,
the
yeah, that thing was
the
rough.
parking lot was like basically ground asphalt at this point. Like there was almost no solid asphalt.
Is yeah.
Oh, I got
like-
an idea. Holy shit, it just popped in my head. You know how they have the ramp?
Yeah.
And then they like it's horrible. There's like steps on the side and everything
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
There's no paint down there. We could totally wipe out and sue them.
Oh, there we go.
Probably wouldn't get in.
You heard it here first. Yeah.
It's
But like
Conroe.
we were talking about, we were just talking to Chaz and he's like, I love dive bars. And we went, we know.
No shit.
You
Yeah.
went to the whatever bar.
Yeah.
The problem is,
Like, we
is
can
we
tell.
also went to the whatever
Yeah,
bars.
We
That's
went
a good point.
Yeah. We went once because I think you were
So it was,
It was
me
Cullen.
And, it was me and Cullen.
you and
and
Cullen.
Evan.
But then we kept going because of Chaz.
So, yeah. We probably wouldn't have gone that often if it weren't for Chaz. But we were going to friggin' Brewski's, and that's a dive bar. That bar is shit. It's fucking
it's
bad.
awful.
And I was telling Cullen, I'm like, dude, we gotta find any other bar. I hate Brewski's. This place is awful. I was like, there's this place called whatever, on Jones Road. It's right by, where we live. Let's just try this place out. And we go there, and they're like, yeah, they got trivia on Thursdays. We're like, all right, maybe that sounds fun. So we went. And we went, because I think we went on a Wednesday, because we were doing bars on Wednesdays. So we went on a Thursday instead. And Chaz just grabbed our hearts, you
Yeah.
know?
And
Really
and Ben's like, Ben's like,
Really
you guys need,
touched me in a special place.
like, you guys need to come and play trivia.
yeah,
with
I was
us.
like, you guys
And-
need to. We
And
had a
so
blast.
we said, fuck yeah, we're gonna go. We'll play trivia. And yeah, like the first trivia was really rough because we didn't get done until like almost like 11:40. It was
Yeah.
awful.
Sometimes
but-
he's late.
But we really loved Chaz. He was really lighthearted, and we And then we became friends with it over the like basically year that we've been doing trivia with him almost.
Yeah, we just kept going and kept buying him shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what,
Yeah,
Pretty much
getting
it.
him drunk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he says, he drinks like Nikki Six
From Motley Crue.
From Motley Crue, you got to
Yeah.
specify that. And the way into his heart is just.
I tell you what though, the last like 2 trivias that we did with him, we got him fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at the end, he is done. Dunion rings, gone.
Onion rings. That's a new one.
Onion
Dude, he's
rings.
Dunion
That's
rings.
I like it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Evan's
I
thing.
did not hear that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dunion rings.
He's fried
we
chicken.
do.
Filthy was Dunion
speaking of
rings.
filthy.
Last night he was.
Speaking of filthy, we have a fantastic new slogan for Filthy Johnson soap.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Filthy Johnson Soap Company. That's fucking right there.
So
That's fucking.
yeah.
That's
right
fucking
there.
Yeah,
right
so
there.
we're currently in the works with. We're just gonna announce it because I feel like
We're
talking
not
about
going to
it.
announcement.
I
We
ca-
can't announce it.
we can't,
No,
actually.
you can't say
Okay.
anything. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, we're working with Chaz. Done.
So we're working with Chaz, and that's fucking right there.
And that's
And
fucking
that's
right.
fucking right there.
And
That's basically saying the same goddamn thing.
when Chaz said that,
Well, we're not going to say anything. We're working with Chess.
yeah, I'm not saying anything more. But when Chaz said that,
It's his own
His-
scent. It's going to have stamps on it. It's soap. It's coming out in November.
I was talking about the other thing, but okay.
Yeah, we're talking about.
Well, now you just fucked it again. I got us out of it, and you fucked it.
Anyways,
God damn it.
his eyes just fucking widened. Just boom, and he wrote it down. He's like, "We need this on shirts. We need
Yo,
need this
I'm
on this-"
cool with it if he can organize it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when it happens, lounge viewers, we'll get you a video.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's
It's gonna be all
that's
over
gonna play. That is gonna
Instagram.
play in our
It's gonna be
intro.
everywhere. Oh,
Yeah.
That's a strong. That could be like our midstream Filthy Johnson ad break.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
If the righties don't like our shit now, wait until this.
Yo, how much are the slow mo guys to hire?
A lot.
Get
They
them
are
to
a
do a
lot.
slow mo for like 10 seconds.
It'd be cheaper to get our own camera and figure it out ourselves.
Yo, it wouldn't be those slow mo cameras. Holy, those are like 75
Dude, they're in
grand.
Austin. They don't have far to go.
Yeah.
We could totally do it.
Yeah, they are.
And
Yeah.
Chaz has connections. I'm sure he can get them hooked up.
Oh my
There's a
God.
lot of people in Austin.
lot of people in
like
Austin. Like
Rob
Rob
Holt.
Yeah, Rob Holt, which
Sharon.
we need to go out there. I want to see if they had like just need to talk to them and just be like, yo, do you actually have like anything besides like a distribution center in Austin? Like,
Pretty sure it's just distributed.
Yeah, or that they like
Yeah, but
roll
it-
or
it-
anything there. We
it-
should ask.
yeah,
Yeah, we'll ask. We'll ask.
We'd love to see.
If you guys are in Houston, October 14th, they're doing a event at Cigar Internationals in Conroe.
Yeah.
So if you're Texas based or you're visiting around that time, hit us up. We'll
or if
meet you
you're
there.
just near enough to show up,
Yeah, if you're close.
because those I tell you, Rob Holt and Sharon, their trip.
Oh yeah. As we found out,
No,
Absolutely
No.
not. Absolutely not.
no, as we found out, Rob Holt has a very awesome weekend tradition.
very much. Yeah, great weekend routine.
64
transition.
ounces of old fashions,
All right,
and he will suck those things down to the point he doesn't even remember finishing
hold
it.
on, because we got to back up because they're putting these raffles up for the grand opening. And all of a sudden, we see up there an espresso machine, which is pretty cool
Yeah,
raffle.
they're
but
alright,
on
yeah.
top of it, there's some Southern Draw swag.
And we thought we had it all.
Thought we had it all, and they come out with this 64-ounce,
The
vacuum insulated
Arctic,
bottle.
the Arctic,
Yeah, it's-
double walled shit.
Bullshit.
And I mean, it's got the camo on it and the Southern Draw on the front, and it looks badass. And so we go up and we badger him about it, but like, how come you're dropping new merch on us like this without giving us any? So he didn't give us any, but
Yeah,
we
'cause
tried.
he's an asshole.
I would have bought
Just
it.
joking.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd have bought it too.
I don't think
but
they had very many of them.
That's
yet.
the thing.
Yeah.
No, that one in particular, that was the only one they brought. So
Yeah, and they were giving it away. I feel like if he had more, we might have gotten it from him, but we didn't get it because we lost all the raffles because we suck.
yeah, we're
But we're
horrible.
badgering him about it.
That's
and
because
so
I was there.
Yeah.
to show off the efficacy of this piece
You
of
laugh,
machinery.
Josh, but it's the truth.
It is.
Yep.
He starts telling us about his weekend routine where he sucked out 64 ounces of old fashioned, where he'd mix it up, fill up the whole thing, unscrew the top,
Put it in the freezer. So it
Nice and
no
cold.
no ice. So no ice. It is 64 pure ounces
of old fashioned.
of old fashions.
And then he like left, took it out for the day, screwed the top on, and he said that was gone before he knew it.
Yeah.
And he at one point he said he went to go take a sip. There was nothing in there. Turned it upside down, completely empty. And he's like, "Oh, I just drank 64 ounces of old fashioned."
And then and then proceeded to have more drinks the same day. So he was probably at least 2, if not 3 times the legal limit.
Yeah, he was like visiting breweries, and they kept feeding him drinks and giving him bottles of whiskey there. I was
That's
like,
as much as we can say about that.
that was
Well, no, and
it
then
was
he
quite the
got
story.
he got his hat stolen by
yeah.
a little child.
Yeah,
She's like, "My dad invented this drink," and then she's like, "My brother wants your hat." And her brother, like 9 years old or whatever, standing next to her, he's like, "Yeah, that's a pretty cool hat. I want it."
So they just took his
They-
hat.
she just took it.
Yeah, she just took his
ripped
hat.
it off his head.
They just took his hat
And
and
he
gave him
couldn't
a
do
bottle
it.
of whiskey for in
Yeah.
exchange.
And he couldn't do anything about it. So Rob Holt lost the hat to a 9-year-old. So you have stealing candy from a baby, and then you have babies stealing hats from adults.
Adults.
You have stealing candy from a baby and taking a hat from Rob Holt.
Man, how about 9-year-olds, basically almost toddlers, bartering with whiskey?
New World Order shit right there.
Sounds like a sneaky chat story. I don't know about that one, White Walker.
No.
We might be able to clue you in on some things.
Yeah, especially the other thing, but
Yeah.
that one's definitely not something we do on live.
We can.
Some of them, like the whiskey stuff,
Yeah.
he literally was like, "I should not have said anything."
Yeah.
So that's one of those things we
Yeah.
gotta keep it on the inside. But if you join Ultra Sneaky, I might tell you something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you are,
Uh,
if you're cool enough to join Ultra Sneaky.
or like Chaz and his butthole stories.
Is this a good time to talk about that?
I think it is a good time to talk about that.
Okay, so most of the guys in here, specifically, actually just White Walker.
Yeah, pretty
White
much
Walker's
just
the only
White
one
Walker.
chatting in here. But the Discord's going down.
Yep. Unfortunately, he lost his email.
Yeah.
And Discord will not let him do anything without his email that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
So
we can't transfer any ownerships.
ownership. So I'm currently in the process of making the new one.
The new one's made. Like
Yeah.
it's pretty much
It's
ready to
there.
roll.
I still got to get the bot in. It wasn't
Yeah.
working when I was trying to get it in there, but I'm going to get the bot in there, and then I'm going to get everything set up to how we really like it. It's a little bit more streamlined than this current one.
Oh, it's much nicer. Yeah.
and
Everything
then
looks good too.
we're gonna basically 4 times a day for a week gonna ping everyone with an invite to the server saying basically that this one's closing down in a week, and then
Is it? Did we confirm the name change?
no, I think we're just gonna keep it Tectonic, but
Okay.
we can
We're still mulling over
Yeah.
it. We're still mulling over it.
Um,
So. But yeah, so in I don't know how long, but we'll make sure you guys know probably a week or two. We're gonna start making the announcements. We're gonna move the staff over first.
Yep.
And then we're gonna start blasting it everywhere.
At any time we see people posting in the old one, we're gonna be like, "Hey,
It's
move over to the new
yeah,
one.
move over to the new
Get
one.
this
Yeah.
new shit in here." So
this new server, I'm gonna have it set to where certain things unlock for certain levels now. We're gonna have the ability for you guys to directly support us, not specifically like through Discord, with the boosters and whatnot. There's
So-
actually gonna be support.
Yeah, support. Yeah, one of the things that we're thinking about doing the support thing is 3 levels, just like Twitch,
Yep.
right around the same price points. But at tier 3, because you have to be a certain age to join our Discord, we can do the monthly cigar stuff again.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's not a giveaway.
Yep.
If you're the tier 3 sub in our Discord, you will be shipped the cigar of the month.
Yep.
We are gonna bring back Cigar of the Month. We are also going to keep on top of our cigar top 25 and top 25 contenders a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have reviews. Hopefully, we're gonna be a little bit better about doing the reviews. And
Yeah.
again, you guys are more than welcome to review your own cigars.
yeah, definitely.
Always
That's-
welcome.
Honestly, that's kind of why the reviews haven't been made yet. Because I've got 3 in the dockets, but I don't want to post them on this Discord that's about to disappear.
Yeah.
I want to hit the new Discord rolling with a few reviews
Yeah.
and get everybody motivated on the reviews, because we're definitely going to be doing them quite often. Like, I would like to see one of this one.
Yeah.
Because you'll have the scores already from the lounge. So
Yeah.
all you have to do is do a quick write-up, and we'll be good to go. So it should be pretty cool. So hopefully you guys are all cool with that. Make sure top 25 isn't missing numbers. It wasn't missing a number. I doubled up on a
Yeah, we
number.
just had 2 10s.
Yeah, we had 2 10s.
10 and 10A.
You guys are gonna have some nice options as far as being shipped a cigar. If you're overseas, little
Just
tough.
moderators.
Yeah.
yeah.
White Walker, we got you.
White Walker, we got
Lush.
you, but
If you're here watching this, we got you.
Yeah, but it will be U.S. based, unfortunately. But that's just the way the world works. Sometimes, even if you can be shipped a cigar from the United States, the amount of money that you would be paying for import cost outweighs what the cost of the cigar is.
yeah, one of those things that if you're subbing and you're overseas and you're interested in getting some cigars from here, and you want to pay that shipping and those customs fees involved, we can put a package together and send it to you. That's the thing, if anybody's individually interested.
Yeah.
Other than that,
If you're in the
North
U.S.,
America.
you're gonna get some nice, cool packaging.
Yeah, and then one of the big things this time around is I made it in this old server, but didn't really do much with it. But this next one, we are going to have a certified cigar trading channel. That way, you can invite people that do cigar trades, and we're going to make it vetted. That way, people who are allowed in the cigar trade channel aren't scammers.
yeah.
Like when you first join and you just have the basic level, you'll be able to see the trading channel, but you will not be able to talk or post in it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make it to where the very base level, entry level of the server, you can't even post images or links. You will only be able to talk until you hit a certain level, which I think will be, I think it's like level 3. So you have to talk a little bit to get that to be able to post pictures. And the people, if you are watching the recording of this, like Ron Stop, I will be taking note of your level in this current server, and I will be transferring your level over to the new server.
That goes for everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That way, you don't lose your progress.
Yeah, we're trying to keep it as smooth as possible. You get everything that you currently have.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the level transferring thing will have to wait until people are in the server, but
Yeah.
We'll get it. We'll get it
we
working.
will get it.
Yeah, that'll be
I'm
fixed.
excited. It's looking really good.
It's copy paste my old reviews in the new server. See if we get some new reviews there. Yeah. Hell yeah. No, yeah. If you've got old reviews, might as well go ahead and post them back up. I probably won't be ripping any of them from the old server, just because a lot of those weren't on the new system. They're on the old system.
And sometimes our circumstances change in the way we review.
Yep.
So a review from like 2 years ago might not be super valid anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So
That's the bad thing
and
about
then
cigar reviews.
I think in the cigar review thing, what I might do is I might make a what do they call it? A thread.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a thread in it that gives you the breakdown, the
Mm-hmm.
full breakdown of the ACEs scale and the 10 out of 10 scale.
10 out of 10 scale is pretty important.
and I think our ACE is about to shift a little bit with this CI store. I mean, they have bangers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Bangers that we do not see around other brick and mortars.
Yeah.
So things may be getting a little bit
Skewed.
higher
Yeah,
of
it might get a
resmoke.
little skewed.
just
Like,
because we
honestly,
can get it in a brick and mortar.
You know what we might actually be able to get at Cigar International?
No, I looked.
What?
I looked.
For?
It's still a 10 out of 10.
What?
I know what you're talking about. It's still 10 out of 10.
Which one?
Andalusian Bull.
Fuck. But we might be able to get them.
We might be able to. It's CI. I'm
Yeah,
sure
we
they
could
can
always
get
just go
anything.
up and ask
Yeah,
them.
that's why when we went in there, we saw the boss lady, the Rose of Sharon boss lady. We were like, damn. They said they only get they only do so many of these.
Desert Rose.
Yeah, the
Wow.
Desert Rose.
Yeah, Desert Rose. Yep.
And we were like, man, they only make so many of these. But we're like, wait, no, they're CI. They're the kind of people that just be like, all right, so you guys are allowed to actually have some of these cigars, else we're just gonna buy them all.
yeah. The other
Yeah, we
thing
saw
too.
Sharon. We saw Sharon and
Yeah.
Rob.
Hell yeah, we saw Sharon.
Yeah, Sharon is awesome.
We love Sharon.
Yeah,
Sharon,
she is
yeah.
hilarious. She's a sweetheart. And she signed not only did she sign
The boss lady.
the boss lady for Sugar Tits, she also signed her pink Southern Draw mug, which is dope.
Had
From
her
one
Rose of
boss
Sharon
lady to
box.
another.
Oh,
Yeah.
and her rose, and her rose of so
She
she got
signed everything,
she got
yeah.
3 signatures from her.
She did.
And then actually at this event is when we learned that they were out of Austin.
Yep.
We knew they were Texas based,
I knew they were Austin.
but somehow Filthy, myself, and Ben did
I feel
not
like they
catch
had
that.
mentioned it, but I forget
Yeah.
things often.
But
Well, I also confirmed, since you confirmed their location, I confirmed I had posted we all posted the lustrums.
Yeah.
And the lustrum that we're smoking is different than anything you guys can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Lustrum is a cigar that you can just buy right now.
Yeah, it's still the lustrum, medio tempo, and everything like that.
But it's the one they could afford
There's
to make.
yeah, it's the one they could afford to make, and the difference is the wrapper is still a Sanderas Mexican, but it's a 10 times cheaper Sanderas
Yeah.
Mexican.
The one they used for the Lustrum is fucking bonkers.
It was a $20 stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what Rob was telling us, it's a $20 stick.
And this was in a market when like most people weren't paying more than like $13.
Yeah.
So they were $7 over like premium cigars.
Yeah.
So
But so a good indicator just for you guys if you're ever in the States and you're looking for the things that we were talking about. A, you can't find them anymore. We literally have purchased all the boxes.
They're all gone.
But if you're trying to get one from someone on Reddit or another Discord, it can't be a box.
Yeah.
It has to have the foldy box top on it.
Yes.
If it's just a normal box, that's not it. And they're charging you way too much for normal cigar.
honestly, I might keep a couple of my Lustrums around to see if I can literally get like a box out of a trade for one, because that's what they're gonna go for.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah,
Like,
I'm smoking mine.
Yeah, but it's one of those things. They're like, yeah. So if you were to like buy this box and resell it, we paid. How much did we pay for those boxes?
200-ish. More?
190 because with the
190?
discount.
Yeah, so it was like 190. He's like, yeah, you could easily flip this around for like $500.
Yeah.
Like easy, like not even a problem. So you could probably get more out of it if you wanted
the
to.
clout for me is way worth smoking it. No
Oh, yeah.
cigar should ever sit there.
We can say the P word on YouTube, right?
I would just stick with pea juice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
so
pea juice.
like that's what the pea juice is, like the one cigar that I would go out of my way, regardless of how old it is now and how shit it would be. The clout from being able to say that I smoked a pea juice is nuts.
That is kind of cool, yeah.
Think of all the bad words, Josh, and put it together.
Yeah.
And then obviously one of the other ones that's always been a kind of a clout one is I
The Woody.
I took down a Woody by myself.
Yeah.
The,
With a support system.
Yeah. We had to cheer them on.
yeah, they were
And
literally
on camera.
yeah. I was on camera smoking this thing the whole time. They were playing World of Warcraft, and the whole time I was smoking it, I was adding the company on Twitter through my whole smoke, and they're like, yeah, like I kept liking it. Everything was great, but it was awesome to tackle one of these.
Yeah, that stream is going to be nutty.
It was. What made it funnier is the fact that the postman dented our door with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they just fucking chucked it at the door. Yeah, and I'm like, God damn, it put a dent in the door and it like ruined the cigar. Like the leaves were all fucked up. So I was over there having to double fist gluck this thing to keep it together.
He was giving it the vacuum suck.
Was it the 3,000, 4,000, or 5,000?
I think that was the OG. That's the
1,000.
That was the one.
That was the
Yeah,
1,000.
okay.
The vacuum suck 1000 GT.
But yeah, I'm excited for that stream. I'm excited for what this new server will do for us. We got a lot
I think
going
it'll be
on.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be pretty good. Let's get to FTMO.
Yeah, let's get to FT mode.
So,
Just kind of get it out of the way.
Blank Teen gets
multiple.
teens.
Multiple.
They get some big ass felonies for farting or a fart.
Well,
Multiple farts.
Multiple farts, but farts.
We'll give the answer and then we'll explain it.
all right.
Yeah.
So we had White Walker's in with Texas.
I
Josh
was
was in with
Wyoming.
Wyoming, yeah.
I was Cleveland.
I was Carmel, Indiana,
Indiana.
specifically Carmel High School.
This was Texas.
Oh, fucking
Fuck.
White Walker.
Okay.
White Walker is a Google master.
Was this okay, I'm gonna say this was
I'd have to get the article back up.
Humble ISD.
No, this was
No.
definitely Dallas.
It's definitely Dallas.
Dallas.
That is a Dallas shit.
It's either
right there.
Dallas or San Antonio. Oh.
Ooh, that's a good one.
A little Colt fart.
A little cold fart.
That goes farther than most.
But to give some backstory on it, these kids had the fart spray, and they got it basically into the school's air condition, like the ventilation system. And they evacuated the school because they thought it was a gas leak. They got people to come out to take a look, and nothing was wrong. And then they came back, everything was fine until about midday. The next time they were in school, they did it again, and they shut the school down. Had people come out and look. They couldn't find a gas leak, whatever. Well, somewhere along the lines, they probably staked out everything.
It looked like they probably got him on camera.
Okay,
Instead of an investigation with
But
police and stuff.
they
Like
did
that.
it a third time. They or at least tried to do it a third time, and they got arrested.
It looks like just 2, and then they got him.
too.
Yeah.
Third was attempt.
The third was
Probably. I think after they closed it the second day, they probably
They're like,
pulled
that shit's
all the
intentional.
cameras and just watched everything.
Yeah, like that shit's intentional. But it's not worth ruining your life over something like that. Like one day,
I don't think it matters, man.
Yeah,
These guys, they made it to an FTMO, so
There
that's
were-
clutch.
There were hospitalizations.
Yeah.
A bunch of kids got sick.
Did they give the names out by chance? Can we figure out what prison they went to?
They're not going
One
to
of them,
prison.
yeah. It's a news article on NBC.
They're not going to prison. You can get a felony without going to prison.
Yeah,
especially if they're under
It doesn't say if
18.
they made bail. One of them's 18 and one of them's 17.
Yeah, so
But you're an adult at 17.
yeah,
in
they are
Texas.
trying them as adult. They probably
Yeah.
won't go to prison.
Huh?
They'll get out on parole.
Can we send them an award?
We will not be sending them an award. Yeah, and we will not be saying their names.
They got released on bond.
Yeah, I was about to say they're not.
Well, yeah. Did you figure out where it was?
Montgomery County.
That's really close.
That's not far.
That is real. That is a.
Do we know
that
what-
is
The
Houston.
Caney Creek.
Yeah.
Caney
Oh
Creek
my.
High
Yeah.
School.
Yeah, that is not that far
Where is
away.
that?
Southwest.
Texas boy.
Southwest.
So local boys.
Like how far from here?
Yeah. Like what's the direction?
Probably an hour.
I'm gonna go hour and a half right now. Like current traffic.
Send them a Colt 45. Damn it, why walk?
Okay, you weren't far off with Humboldt.
Oh yeah?
Is it like just past?
No, it's a little bit west, but it's.
Oh, so it's actually even
it's
closer.
Like 6. That's,
Damn.
Northwest.
so it's north.
West.
That's slightly.
So northeast.
Okay, east of the woods.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Then that is not far.
That's
not
not
far,
far
no.
at all. 36 minutes.
Yeah, so
Damn, we could go to the scene of the crime of that FTMO.
Basically Houston.
Yeah.
That's a Houston article.
Yeah, we could go to the scene of the crime on that one.
I won't.
No, I wouldn't either, but it's just that would be the funniest thing ever. This FTMO brought to you on location.
on location.
Yeah.
We are bringing you live. Micah Means is on the scene. What are you seeing there, Micah?
It's raining sideways.
That's strange. It's a sunny day here.
Dude, knowing Houston though, it probably is raining sideways somewhere right now in
Oh,
Houston.
last night was
Dude, last
nuts.
night was crazy.
We got home like 11:45.
Oh no, we got home at like 1.
Oh God, yeah.
It wasn't that
I think
late.
it was
It
12:30.
It was like
Yeah,
1-ish.
But like
31-ish.
right when we got home is when it hit. Like this, like literally, we closed the front door, locked it, whatever. Boom.
What a burger. It
Hold
took up
on
some
though,
time.
because Ayrton fingered a burger.
Oh, yeah.
and we haven't talked about.
He straight up gave
All
that
right.
bitch the shocker, trying to get his
it was
rise.
it was a 4-finger shocker.
He
Ooh,
shockered a double meat Whataburger.
Yeah, a number two plain and dry with cheese.
Filthy was too drunk to finish his burger, but he put his burger in my fry bag. So I went in for my fries and I got 4 fingers of burger.
See, at least it was only plain and dry, or
Oh,
else it would have
God.
been
I
much
would've
worse.
died.
It would have been
Yeah.
much worse.
Getting a little bit of mustard.
Yeah, that was a
ketchup.
raw dog double.
Yeah, you fucking raw dog to double meat Whataburger.
As that, what was that? That AI generated that Burger King went now with a burger you could fuck.
Yeah.
What a burger now with a burger you can finger. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I didn't order this with mayo. Whoa.
Whoa. Man, oh, did we cover the shocker? I don't think we talked
didn't-
about
We mentioned it.
We
Yeah,
mentioned
we
it, but-
mentioned
Somebody the
it.
shocker.
We mentioned it.
Yeah.
There's no
Shit.
details to teaching someone the shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for the fact that it was a group of like 8 people taking a picture
With doing the
with
shocker.
doing
yeah,
the shocker,
Yeah.
and he just had no idea. Oh,
was his name?
LaRue.
LaRue.
That's right.
Waterfalling the beer.
Oh, dude, I
That
even
was
forgot about
so funny.
that. The dude was stiff as a board.
Yeah, like
Yeah, he was
could-
like he would go down, but he would move his whole
'cause, like,
upper body.
You know, when you waterfall a beer, you crouch down a little bit and you lean back with your head
Head all the
a
way
little
back.
bit, and then open your mouth. And then when Chaz went to pour the beer, he went.
Yeah, he was like shaking back and forth. He just got beer everywhere.
And it was funny because like the wet stain that he had on his collar kind of looked like Black Panther's like necklace or whatever. So Chaz was like, Wakanda forever.
What kind of? I was wondering why you guys said that. I was like, where did that come from?
It came from the like
Came from-
stain on
God
his
damn
shirt.
it.
But he had a hell of a night. He had a lot of people telling him some feel good stuff. Be himself.
he didn't need any of that.
He didn't.
Those guys were just so fucking drunk.
It was funny.
Dude,
though.
there was a lot of motivation speeches going on. Like there was one right when they walked in because we
Yep.
got there a little earlier,
Oh, yeah.
and like right when we got there, it was like they were spewing motivation stuff. It was more Chaz to Ian and
Yeah.
Corey,
Yeah.
but
They were kind of circle jerking motivation, which is great.
yeah,
Wholesome
which is
people.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Chaz kept using us as references,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
We're
I
not
don't know
that
if we're
bad.
a good reference.
But we're not that bad.
You
Like,
know,
I don't know
we're
if we're a
awful
good
people.
reference.
Don't use us to base your life.
yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't. Well, we will clip this part where Ben just said, "Don't use us to base your life off of."
And we'll put that in the intro.
We're just gonna put
Don't-
that. Yeah, we're just gonna put that in the intro. That way,
Don't do
we are removed from any guilt of somebody trying to kill John Lennon style.
Yeah, please do not.
Like we're not.
emulate us.
We're not gonna. To kill a mockingbird. You. So.
I'm not doing a motivational speech because
No,
that's what
no,
that
fuck
led
that.
up to is
Yeah.
that we had to do a motivational speech. That's not my job. Go watch a YouTube
And it was
video.
also hilarious because he kept pointing to Filthy every time he started doing like the later ones. And Filthy is just fucking flabbergasted. Like he is over there, like he's sitting down, unable to stay straight. Like
Filthy
Yeah,
was
leaning.
bangers and mashed. Like,
yeah, like
Yeah,
like
completely fried
that.
chicken.
That is the drunkest I've seen Filthy in a while. Like he never even got that drunk during our parties.
Oh, he did.
oh, he has. Yeah. Remember the Japanese whiskey?
The Japanese whiskey. Yeah, he was
It was on-
leaning
I was on
on
party.
everything.
Well, okay, that was on the fucked up Friday though, right?
No,
that
that
was a
was
party.
That was a party.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So no, he had a shit ton of Japanese whiskey. That was COVID night for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
and he went to go take a piss in the piss corner and was just like full lean, almost like 20 degrees, and just holding his Johnson and peeing, and then just like I don't know how he got back up, but he slowly rolled across the wall to change directions instead of just turning around.
He's an expert leaner.
Dude, he is an
No,
expert
and
leaner.
despite his size, he is literally one of the lightest weight drinkers in our group, if not the lightest weight drinker in our group.
I haven't drank in a long time, and the 3 propers got me good.
Yeah,
last
but not filthy fucked up.
Oh, no, never. No, it takes a lot to get me that far. It would need a full bottle of 4 Roses single batch to do that. I've done it. I've been there.
I don't
Yeah.
know. See, thing is though, you losing some weight. You doing
Yeah.
good. You're gonna hit that
Yeah.
point where you're gonna start drinking like the rest of us.
I hope.
yeah.
Half the
You're
price.
Yeah, Chaz is like, I don't think I can afford your tab. And I'm like, nope,
Oh,
probably not.
Son of a bitch, Chaz challenged me.
Oh
Challenged
yeah,
me.
Chaz
Chaz
did
challenged him to a drinking competition. So we're gonna see
He
how
said-
many
he
shots.
said next time we're in a safe place so we can both, get fucking, drink 20 shots.
Yeah.
'Cause you gotta be in a safe place and drink 20 shots. We're gonna go head to head. So
Which he was game to coming over for a party. Which
Oh,
is,
yeah.
that's a big
See,
step.
that's a huge
big
step. When you can invite a fucking rock star to your house.
multiple.
Also,
rock
if you
stars.
guys don't know, we'll do it. We've never done it before, but Chaz, he was the bassist for Rocket Queen.
Yep, Rocket
So
Queen.
if you guys go look at Rocket Queen stuff on YouTube, their shit's banging.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
super.
I mean, they're on MTV. They traveled the world.
yeah,
Went to Japan.
as he said, MTV found them when they were children.
Yeah.
the
and-
Nirvana album cover, I think.
Yeah, and told them to make them a bunch of money, and they did. And
Uh,
that's exactly what they did.
he does a lot of movies with Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
So if you see a movie that's produced by Kevin Smith's production company, he has a lot to do with that, and he gets royalties
then
if you watch that shit.
Any of the local conventions,
He does them all.
He is a huge
He's
part
in
of it.
Comic-Con in Dallas next week.
He
Yeah.
loves to host things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's got the voice.
Well, even when he's like, "Fuck, that's a lot of shit," he's like, "I'll still do it," but fuck.
I know he was complaining about today. He was wasted, and he was complaining about the cosplay one because apparently last year they did the cosplay contest, which was today at Kauai too, and
Oh yeah, he's here. He's
the
there
children,
right now,
yeah, well they're probably
They're
done
over
now.
now, yeah.
But the children, they had 3 segments, and each segment was supposed to take an hour, and they had children, teens, and adults. The children took 13 minutes, so they had to sit there and stare at each other for 45 minutes before all the teens were ready to go. And yeah, he was like, "We need to figure this out." And I don't think they came to a conclusion.
Yeah, I
They
have
probably
no idea.
sat there for 45 minutes again.
But yeah, dude's an absolute legend.
They don't have kids in Conroe.
No, they don't.
It's all meth, Republicans.
I'm surprised they had an anime convention in Conroe.
That's because that place is cheap.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess there's that.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
It's
Very
super nice. It was really funny because like when we were going there, I'm like, "Wait, the Lone Star Convention Center?" I was like, "Motherfucker, we've been there."
We sold soap there.
Well, not only did we sell soap there, I bought a gun there. We fucking watch Battle of the Bands there now.
Yeah.
Like that place is fucking.
We've
dope.
been there more than when we lived right next to a convention center in Humble.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only
Yeah.
went to that place once.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to that one a handful of times, but like, still, like when we lived closer to a convention center, we have gone to this one more. So it's like,
They tried to host a drift event there at the Humble
That
I did not know
Convention Center.
that.
Yeah, and
I remember when you were talking about it, but
it got
was
rained
lame.
out.
Oh, it got
Rained
Oh.
out. Yeah. And I was like, man, that would have been so fucking
Yeah, 'cause
cool.
we were talking about going. It
Yeah.
sounded cool.
It was badass. And then they did a whole bunch of Monster Jam, which Monster Jam
Kind of lame. now.
indoors, fucking lame.
Wait, indoors?
Yeah, it's like a whole indoor thing.
Oh, in the little
Humble
the pole barn. thing
Yeah,
they
the
have.
pole barn and like all the outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
It's just monster trucks don't work indoors.
Unless you have a
They have to be like
unless you
full
have
arenas.
a yeah, like unless you have a
Yeah.
gargantuan arena.
or-
That's like literally
football
like
stadium.
NRG. Like
Yeah,
you literally
yeah.
the only way you can do an indoor monster jam is like NRG.
you can do
or
it at
those.
Dynamo. You can do it. Yeah, Alamo Dome. Yeah, that's huge though. Yeah. I'm honestly a lot of these high school football fields could do it.
Yeah, this one
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah,
totally
this
do
one
it.
over here is fucking giant.
Shit,
This one over here is elementary through high school.
Yeah, they have 3 fucking schools on the same fucking property. They share one giant football stadium, and then they have like because I
Huge
had
bus depot.
right next to it, but I hadn't seen the backside of it until we got on 99 going up
It's
north.
the only school I've seen rival Carmel.
Yeah,
yeah, it's huge.
yeah. Actually, there's a few of them around here that are absolutely massive.
I mean, there's a lot of people in Houston.
Yeah, but it's just like when I say, you know, we had a graduating class of 1,700. People are like, holy shit. And like, yeah, we had 5,000 kids when I graduated. There was 5,000 kids in attendance at my high
They've
school.
grown since. then.
Everywhere else, people are like, that is crazy. My high school had 1,200 people. Like,
Well, you'd be like my dad's high school that had 70 people.
yeah. Or my grandma, her graduating class.
Well, I'll tell you
would
what.
you like to guess what my grandma's high school graduation class was?
9.
23.
Ooh, close. 18.
18?
She had 18 people in her graduation class.
So here's the deal, though. 70? You had 70 in your graduation class?
Where the fuck?
Where did you go? Was
Did
it
you
a
go to
magnet
school
school?
in Alaska?
Was it private?
Is it here?
For high school. First year they opened.
Turner.
In
College?
Houston.
Down in
Houston?
Carolines.
Carolines?
First year of the school.
That's nuts.
How many people were going to the school?
All right, so
Our
well,
main
okay.
cafeteria could hold that.
Oh, it was similar.
You have extra
similar.
room.
I lived in Montana for a year, and I did my freshman year there because I didn't meet these guys till sophomore year in Carmel, and that entire school had 600 people in it. So my class was like 120 people, but it was Laurel, Montana, literally the
Look
fucking
at
boonies.
boonies.
I-
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
My freshman and sophomore years, we're at Pearland High School, and they had 4,700 people in that school. So where you said that graduating class was that big,
Yeah.
it's a lot of people.
Ezra, surprisingly, we had like 150.
Yeah, but you guys don't make babies anymore.
Wait, you guys have schools
Yeah.
in Scotland?
Also, 150 people could fit in our smallest cafeteria at Carmel. We had
Oh,
three.
easily.
We had
Yeah.
3 cafeterias.
We had 6.
Wait, 6 lunches or 6 cafeterias?
So you had A and B lunch, but you had 1, 2, A and B.
Oh,
Yeah, we had,
just had A through
B.
D.
Yeah, no, it was D.
Yeah, A through D.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we
'Cause-
only had 4, but you had 3 cafeterias.
Yeah, if you had math in 3rd period, you were a god because you had A lunch. You get to eat first.
Yeah, and then you could like totally fuck with the people that had like D lunch.
Every lunch that I had was C or D, and being a big lad like me sucked balls. I was always starving. And every single 3rd period, I was in the engineering halls, which is right next to the cafeteria.
Yep.
So you were the last to eat, but you were the closest to the cafeteria.
Yeah. The best thing about Carmel for a long time was the fact that the main cafeteria had 7 lines, and those 7 lines had each individual types of food. So you had like home cooking, you had Asian, Italian, chicken, the whole deal. Also, our new cafeteria, if you haven't
It's
seen
not
photos
our
of it,
new.
well, yeah,
We're not going
Our,
back.
our alma mater.
yeah.
Alma mater, yeah.
The new cafeteria, main cafeteria at Carmel is fucking nuts.
Yeah, 100.
4 surrounding villages in the area.
Yeah.
4 villages go into one high school.
Villages.
Or no, actually, probably not even one high school, one school.
Also, I loved what you said there, White Walker. Filthy was completely an IKEA stuffed shark.
The Balaja?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was Balajid.
He was
He was
Balaja.
Balajid.
Billy was entirely Balenciaga'd.
Oh, man, too. He was.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
We need to
I like that one.
video him when he's that watermelon.
It's hard to because he like
He's mobile. He's
he,
mobile.
He moves.
Very mobile.
Like he moves.
He's
but
leaning,
yeah.
but he's everywhere.
Yeah.
Like
And I was sitting there with him, and I'm like, Filthy, we have literally sat at like basically every table in this bar tonight. We were moving around that much.
oh yeah. Totally talk to everybody.
But it was funny. They were telling a story about fucking Ricky Ramone, right? That's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was playing beer pong in that place. Absolutely thrashed. It was awesome.
yeah.
And she showed me the video of it too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she had a video of Ricky Ramone just
Playing beer
fucking
pong in that bar.
yeah
That's
being
fucking great.
blasted.
Why didn't we play beer pong last night? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
We suck,
That's a really
but
good question.
Yeah, we'd
would've
be better
laughed.
than Hold On Hollywood.
Next time we're at a bar with Ian, I'm gonna challenge him to beer pong.
Yeah, we need to challenge Ian.
and
Corey.
Ian, I'm sorry, but you are not that good at pool.
He is really good at pool.
He's actually
No,
that was
yeah.
the smoothest shot I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
no, I'm just chirping at him.
after he
It's
warmed
funny.
up, especially that many shots in, it was pretty good.
So what you're saying is he beer fests, but for pool.
Yeah, definitely.
The drunker he gets, the better he is.
Next FDMO is just something Filthy did drunk.
Honestly,
He doesn't do a lot drunk. He's
The
mobile.
title is Filthy last
Oh
night.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
oh my god. So we were just chilling there talking to Chaz as everything was kind of winding down, and Chaz was playing the pinball machine there, and he's like, "Man, the fucking magnets are on," and Filthy just grabbed the part where he said the fucking magnets. And he's like, every time something goes wrong, I'm gonna blame it on the magnets. So
I
that's
turned to Ayrton. I'm like, send that to our text chat. That's the title for the
and
lounge.
Filthy had no idea this morning what the fuck that meant.
Filthy didn't remember anything that happened.
Yeah.
No, he vaguely
Bits.
yeah he
Bits.
vaguely remembered going in front of your car when we got to their place to find the keys.
And he picked the wrong.
And he
key.
picked the wrong key, but he was leaning on the door, right? He was just leaning on the door. He put it in. He's like, looked over at me. That's the wrong key. Pulled it out, grabbed the other one. He's still leaning on the door, sticks it in, unlocks it. I'm like, Filthy, make sure to be careful when you open that door. And so he was still leaning on it, but he just when he started, right when he turned the knob, he got off. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
now
he's a
there's a
pro.
tiny lip, and Filthy has horrible history with tiny lips on things. And luckily, he was able to navigate the tiny lip getting into their house.
I just like White Walker's new game, Filthy Texas, Michigan, or other,
Other.
especially since Filthy's in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you can get double points.
Ooh, double points if it's Filthy.
All right. I think we're gonna wind it down here.
Yeah,
it
do
was a
some
good
reviews.
one. It was a good one. We're gonna do some reviews here. So I had the Placencia 149 Caseca. It's a very good stick. We've got several reviews of this
Yep.
guy. It is a 146 predecessor or successor, and it is amazing.
Absolutely banger.
it-
Even yours being damaged looked like it still smoked great.
Oh, dude, it held together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't have to
Amazing.
like touch up at all. I touched up once, but that was because it was so bloomed out. I just wanted to make sure the wrapper stayed lit. But it burned it all. I didn't have any flakes
How'd it taste?
at all. It tasted normal. I mean, as long as it burns everything, you're gonna
Yeah.
get it. So, very good. Even with the fucked up one, which I think was my own fault. Now that I think about it, I sat down with it in my pocket and the bar crushed it.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was my own fault. But yeah, I mean these get roughly anywhere between the 16 and 18 range, depending on how dry or how fluid it is. This 17, even fucked up. So
We were smoking the Blackwork Studio Salvation, or as we like to call it, the Sabaton, because the text on it is pretty shit.
Yeah, I called Mike over when we were in CI. I was like, "This is a Sabaton cigar,"
I'm
and
like,
he looks
"Oh,
at it.
shit."
It's like, looks at it for a minute. He's like, "Salvation," and I looked at it. I like squinted my eyes really hard.
Like,
I
yeah,
was
that's what
okay,
that says.
Salvation.
But
I
yeah,
see.
super good. It follows the standard Blackwork Studio labeling, where it's pretty much heavy on the black, accented by white.
yeah, so if you look at it from like a certain angle, it does say Saba, and then the other side you get the V.
Yeah, but
I like the bright silver accent they got with it. So it's like white and silver.
yeah,
top of
super
black.
good.
And
These,
it's got a footband.
these
Footband
ones,
fetish.
these ones are Gordos, so nice and chonky.
I have to say, at this point right here where I'm at, it's fucking hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This thing is I can barely.
I've been
nub it.
talking so
It's
much, mine
toasty.
keeps going out on me, so I'm blaming that on me. But the appearance, I'm gonna give it a 4.
That's tough.
It is tough, but I'm gonna give it a 4 just because it doesn't break their norms. It is
Ain't
literally
no copper.
it is literally just generic Blackwork Studio. Almost
That's tough. I mean, there's so much work in this.
It's not as cool as
label.
neons.
Like the roses at the bottom of the hands.
Yeah,
the
like,
hands
it's
are tattooed.
cool.
There's like a lot of detail, so I'm gonna give it a 5. I like it. I like it.
fuck it, you won me over 5.
They put effort into it.
Next one is construction. Super firm right now still, even this far down into
Construction's
it.
great.
Construction's great, draws fantastic, smoke production's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Um
Nice, smoky. Burns great.
yeah, so I'm
Solid.
just gonna give it
5.
5. Yeah. Then we have experience. It's pretty basic when it comes to the flavors.
Yeah.
Leather, pepper, a little bit of nut, some earthiness. And if you really want to like really dig, it's kind of got like a dark chocolate espresso-y kind of bitterness in there.
A little bit. It's got a little bit of that kind of like dried grasses
Yeah.
type feel.
So I mean, for the most part, it's a pretty standard cigar. So I mean, I'm probably give it a 4.
I like a 4 on
It,
that one.
yeah, it held those flavors pretty much all the way through, even when it gets hot. Like mine's
Yeah.
still kind of a little hot too, but yeah, it held it. So 4 on that one. Now this last one, it's gonna be a little interesting.
Yeah.
So would I smoke it again? We're gonna
How
start with that.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. So that's a 1 already.
We love Black Label.
Availability, from our knowledge, very available.
We can get it in a brick and mortar, and we can get it online.
So too.
Uh,
Now the price, these bad boys are like $14.
$14 for a Gordo. I
But-
mean, that's steep.
But it is a black work. And
They're
that's
all that
about
expensive.
what they sit at.
Yeah. I'm
So
still giving it a 1.
yeah, I'm still gonna give it a 1. So let's see.
18.
Yeah, 18.
or 17. Can't remember.
I think it was 17.
17.
Super good.
Very
17.
nice.
Yeah.
Cigar.
All right, so next week we'll be in full swing. Sunday again, 5. We are also going to be smoking the cow Amazons, hopefully.
Amazon based.
So
Or if
Amazon
you're a square, the CAO.
it's
Yeah.
cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, cow Amazon should be a good one.
Yeah.
Ben has not smoked it.
Yep.
We don't have any official reviews.
Yeah, so we're gonna be
we've got
reviewing
some inside house reviews. They're worth it. They're
Super
definitely
worth
see it.
it.
If you see it, get it.
Fun fact on that. I mean, the box that we saw, as soon as we saw it, sold out immediately.
Yeah, sold out immediately.
So I wonder how many boxes they went in on that, because since we got there at like 12 or whatever, they had to have sold several boxes of them. People would see it and just grab a handful and go out.
Yeah, I saw 2 people with 4 in their hands. So
And we bought 4.
And we bought 4 total. So that's 12 out of the 20 that come in that box. So
probably a lot.
So yeah, it's really sought after. It's pretty rare. It would be a nice one for finding rare Fridays. Did we mention that?
Oh, we
Nope,
did not
did
mention
not
that.
mention
Yeah,
Find a Rare
so
Fridays.
we were doing something called Lustrum Friday because we had lustrums and they're rare and they're
fine.
awesome and fine. But now that we're running out of said lustrums, we are going to be starting a new trend in the Discord, Fine and Rare Fridays, where you just smoke your finest or rarest cigar that you have, post it in the Discord, and just show off a little bit.
Yeah, should be fun. All right, guys, we'll see you guys next Sunday, 5 o'clock. We'll probably chat with you here. But I think first cigar I smoke will most likely be an Ashton VSG on Fine and Rare Friday. Ben's probably gonna smoke his Hex Press Placencia. You got anything dialed up?
Yeah, I think so. I think I got a couple nice ones in there.
There you go. All right. Waiting on Ben. He decided to look at his phone instead of so we're gonna awkwardly.
Well, fuck you.
You could just cut us off.
Yeah, just cut us off.
Cut us off.